and sue me. You. Oh, but you ain't making no more money on your little roulette party?
Jaguar Wright, a figure well acquainted with controversy, has ignited a firestorm within the rap industry with her latest explosive allegations. In a recent incendiary rant, Wright has unleashed a barrage of startling accusations directed at two of hip-hop's most iconic moguls, Diddy and Jay Z. According to Wright, these claims expose a sinister, hidden reality that threatens to dismantle the meticulously crafted public personas of these industry giants. Wright's remarks are more than just a provocative jab, they serve as a call to action, urging fans and industry insiders alike to scrutinize the murky underbelly of the hip-hop world. Her statements suggest a pattern of manipulation and exploitation, hinting at deeply troubling behaviors that could potentially devastate the careers of numerous artists. This isn't merely a case of throwing shade, it's an urgent demand for transparency and accountability. The gravity of Wright's allegations implies a significant power shift could be on the horizon. If her claims hold any truth, they could unravel the tightly controlled narratives surrounding Diddy and Jay Z, revealing a much darker side to their success. This revelation not only raises questions about their personal ethics, but also about the broader implications for the industry as a whole. It's a moment that demands a closer examination of the behind-the-scenes operations within hip-hop, as the potential for scandalous truths could change the genre's landscape. The hip-hop community and its audience are at a critical juncture in light of Wright's accusations. They must decide whether to accept these claims as the impetus for a much-needed investigation into industry practices, or to dismiss them as just another chapter in the ongoing saga of celebrity feuds.
The first woman to uncover the homo thugs. She talking about Diddy. That's what these down low was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug.
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him? Or is that
Shout out to Wendy Williams.
Jaguar Wright is a name that commands attention, particularly if you're familiar with the murky world of Hollywood scandals. Once a prominent member of the Roots, Wright was deeply embedded in the heart of hip-hop's golden era. Over the years, she has cultivated a reputation for shedding light on the less glamorous facets of the music industry, whether she's spotlighting hypocrisy, exposing the mistreatment of artists, or unveiling the more sinister aspects of the industry. Wright is known for her fearless approach. Throughout her career, Wright has consistently used her platform to challenge the glossy facade of the music world. She has been relentless in her pursuit of exposing the truth, never hesitating to tackle uncomfortable subjects or reveal uncomfortable truths. Her bold stance has made her a controversial figure, but also one who is not afraid to confront the powerful and privileged. Now, Wright has shifted her focus to a new target, aiming her critical eye at the current landscape of the industry. Her latest revelations suggest that the issues she has previously highlighted are far from resolved. As she continues to delve into the darker corners of the music world, her insights promise to challenge established narratives and provoke deeper conversations about the ethics and realities of the industry. Wright's unwavering commitment to uncovering the truth ensures that her voice remains a potent force in the ongoing dialogue about the true nature of fame and success. Diddy and Jay Z, the latest drama, kicked off with a leaked audio clip that features Diddy and Jay Z. While the details are still a bit murky, it stirred up a ton of debate. Jaguar Wright claims this isn't just some random leak, it's a calculated reveal of secrets that have been kept under wraps for too long. She believes this audio is just a small piece of a much bigger, darker story. Jaguar Wright has long been a vocal critic of the power dynamics within the music industry, and her recent statements have reignited the firestorm of controversy surrounding influential figures like Diddy and Jay Z. Known for her candidness, Wright has consistently highlighted the darker side of the industry, focusing particularly on how its key players wield their influence. She believes that both Diddy and Jay Z have leveraged their immense clout not merely to dominate the music charts, but also to manipulate and control those around them. Wright's allegations against Diddy are particularly severe. She has accused him of exploiting younger and more vulnerable artists, suggesting that he uses his position not just to further his own career but to exert control over emerging talent. According to Wright, Diddy's practices involve a range of unethical behaviors designed to maintain his dominance and exploit those at the beginning of their careers. This assertion aligns with her broader critique of how power and influence are wielded within the industry. When it comes to Jay Z, Wright has been somewhat more reserved in her accusations, though her hints are nonetheless significant. She suggests that Jay Z is complicit in the same exploitative culture that she attributes to Diddy, even if she has not yet provided as much detail about his involvement. The implications are clear, however, Wright believes Jay Z's success is built upon similar unethical practices, casting doubt on his polished public image. The recent leak of audio has intensified Wright's critique. She describes this leaked material as a revealing glimpse into the entrenched corruption and abusive practices that have enabled Diddy and Jay Z to maintain their powerful positions. For Wright, this audio is not just an isolated incident, but a part of a broader pattern of exploitation, deception, and even criminal activities that she argues have been central to their rise and sustained success. Wright's reaction to the leaked audio has been fervent and unapologetic. She asserts that the audio content supports her claims of a toxic culture within the industry, one characterized by manipulation and deceit. Her response underscores her long-held belief that the music business is rife with flaws, and she is convinced that the leaked material reveals the true nature of both Diddy and Jay Z. According to Wright, these individuals have constructed their empires not solely on talent, but through a systematic exploitation of others. Moreover, Wright emphasizes that this leak coincides with a broader movement of individuals coming forward to share their experiences of abuse and exploitation within the industry. This context amplifies the impact of her claims, suggesting that the problems she highlights are not isolated incidents, but part of a pervasive and deeply ingrained issue. Wright has not limited her accusations to the leaked audio. She has further alleged that Diddy uses extravagant parties and events as tools to control and influence the careers and personal lives of those in his orbit. According to her, Diddy's influence extends beyond the music industry into political and social spheres, where he allegedly uses his connections to serve his own interests. As for Jay Z, Wright has been more cautious in her criticisms, but her message remains clear. She argues that despite Jay Z's carefully cultivated public persona, he is implicated in the same manipulative behaviors that she accuses Diddy of. Wright points to Jay Z's silence on various issues and his close association with Diddy as indicators of his true nature, suggesting that his outward image may be masking deeper complicity in the exploitative culture she condemns.
Y'all don't see the lineup? Jay Z is setting Diddy up. He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly, he wants to be the one.
According to Jaguar Wright, both Diddy and Jay Z are implicated in serious illegal activities that could severely damage their public images if fully exposed. Wright is not merely addressing minor personal missteps, she is highlighting a pervasive culture of manipulation, exploitation, and fear that has developed over the years. One of her most explosive claims is that Diddy orchestrates these so-called freak-off, or parties, where young and vulnerable artists are placed in compromising situations. Wright argues that these gatherings are not just wild events but are part of a broader scheme. She alleges that Diddy uses footage from these parties to exert control over the artists, effectively blackmailing them to maintain his influence in the industry. Wright contends that this is not a one-off occurrence, but rather a recurring tactic employed by Diddy to secure and perpetuate his power. She believes that this method of control and exploitation has been instrumental in sustaining his prominence in the music world. Jay Z Wright suggests he's not directly involved in these parties, but is still part of this toxic culture. She hints that there's a sort of unspoken agreement between these two to protect each other's secrets. This is why they've been able to maintain their status for so long, by controlling not just the music. Jaguar Wright's accusations extend beyond Diddy and Jay Z to suggest that the entire music industry thrives on exploitation and control. According to Wright, these powerful figures manipulate both the audience and artists who trust them, creating a culture of silence where dissenters face threats or are enticed with promises of fame. This environment of fear prevents many harmed artists from speaking out. Wright believes that recent revelations, including leaked audio and mounting accusations, are just the beginning of exposing a deeper culture of corruption and exploitation. She argues that these issues have long been whispered about in the industry, and what's unfolding now is merely the tip of the iceberg. Wright is calling for a reckoning where victims can finally speak out without fear of retaliation. Supporting her claims are testimonies from former associates of Diddy and Jay Z. Former Bad Boy Records artists, for instance, have spoken about how Diddy allegedly stifled their creativity. There are also hints that Diddy's glamorous parties might have darker, manipulative elements. Wright also points to specific instances where Diddy and Jay Z used their influence to protect their interests, suggesting that the industry's darker side is more pervasive and cutthroat than it appears.
Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead.
Jaguar Wright's bold accusations against Diddy and Jay Z have caused a significant stir on social media, igniting widespread debate among fans, insiders, and media outlets. Reactions are pouring in from all corners. One person remarked, "Wright has been speaking the truth for years, and now it's finally surfacing. I hope she's been protected." Another commenter added, "These people are truly sinister. Jaguar, please stay safe as you expose the darkness among us." As Wright's allegations gain momentum, the discussion continues to grow, highlighting the increasing attention and concern surrounding her claims. The fallout for Diddy and Jay Z could be huge if even a bit of what she is saying turns out to be true. It could shake their life to its core, potentially taking down not just them but others who have been part of the culture. Wright warns that if her claims prompt a broader investigation, the entire industry could face significant repercussions. Hollywood is already under scrutiny for artist exploitation, and her allegations could lead to a more thorough examination of the power dynamics that have perpetuated these issues. What are your thoughts on Jaguar Wright's recent accusations? Share your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for the latest updates.